is Sunday the 19th. I made the fundamental mistake of checking the news this morning, and it seems like everything is just going to crap again in terms of COVID and restrictions and everything else. Plus my boiler has died, which is not ideal. So I need to spend the day trying to sort out boiler repair, which at this time of year is going to be a bleeding nightmare, and alter my diary for the slew of personal training clients who have had to cancel because they don't feel well or their other halves have got COVID and they're isolating. Yeah, I am unamused by the state of the world at the moment, but just because my boiler died doesn't mean I'm cold. No, because I'm a knitter, and god damn it, this is what we are built for. So today I am wearing my cutchiest, warmest jumper. This is the Cartref pattern by Kate Davis of Kate Davis Designs. I had to double check the name of the yarn because it's been a while since I knitted it. It is in a bulky weight yarn. The yarn is Hillersvåg Blåna in colourway 2105 Petrol. And I bought this yarn from the fabulous Estelle of Midwinter Yarns. She's based up in Scotland, but she is Swedish herself, and she has absolutely gorgeous, really proper yarn. She stocks Hillersvåg, she stocks Ulcentrum, and a Swedish naturally dyed company that I can't remember the name of, but you should totally go and check out her shop. She is not posting anything out until the new year now, but you can still order and it will just get sent out. Anyway, the point is I am super warm. The thing I love about this jumper, apart from the colour, which is just perfect, is can you see this line here? This is the decrease line, and it forms a really nice sort of architectural detail. It's got a really big collar, so you can, if you want, kind of stand it up so you get like a big warm cowl. I tend to have it doubled. And it's pretty much the same front and back. There's no sort of shaping to differentiate. So can you see there's a tiny white mark at the top? I put a little bit of thread on one side of the inside so that I always put it on the same way, because obviously I'm, you know, just with the shape of you get pouchy bits at the front for your boobs, and nobody wants boob pouches on the back of their jumper. So I'm not cold in spite of the bleeding boiler dying. And I've put some earrings in. I don't usually wear fancy earrings because of work, but these were an 18th birthday present from my grandma and granddad. So I put nice earrings in, and I'm going to open my advent parcel. Ooh, this is from Charlie. There's a little muslin nobule of stuff. Is that for mulling wine, Charlie? I think I can smell cloves. Maybe it's for mulling wine. Oh, that's lovely. This is yarn by Wild Star Fibres again. And focus, please. There we go. There we go. So, not everything's terrible, because there's always wool and friends. Dave has gone out to the shops. He's going to come back with Christmas foods. There we go, that's focused again. Which means I need to sort the kitchen for the 11 millionth time so he can get everything in the fridge and have somewhere to dump the stuff. And then we were planning to go and see the new Spider-Man film, which is out. It came out last week and Max has already been to see it, but we decided we wanted to do a family outing. This was before I checked the news and watched the Andrew Marr show. We'll need to do lateral flow tests obviously before we head out, and it's masks in the cinema and we've all had our vaccinations, so, and it's kind of looking like this might be our final outing before potentially February. We'll have to wait and see. Yeah, so on with the kitchen, I think. I've tackled the kitchen and now I've come into the back room. Look at this chaos. None of this stuff is rubbish, but that louver cupboard there is where the boiler is. So I need to sort things out a bit so when the engineer does come, he can reach it. So underneath the table, I've got Christmas decorations, not decorations, presents. And I've got Jennie's dyeing equipment, which I'm storing for her until she's got straight after the building work. I've got Cartref yarn labels. I've got boxes for posting out orders, Christmas cards that I still haven't written. I've got a bag of Welsh Mule unwashed fleece that I pinched from the last Cartref run. Sewing machine, storage, all sorts. That all needs sorting out. 2 spare rolls of carpet from when we had the new carpet and they left us with the remnants. So need to decide what we're going to do with that. And then this little line of stuff is knitting works in progress, my knitting basket that's usually in the front room, my boxes of needles and knitting notions, project baskets that need sorting, and those all used to be in a Kallax unit in the front room. Then we decorated and took the Kallax unit out and I still haven't sorted it. So that's the plan for this afternoon. I was supposed to be doing some work. I'm now going to be sorting this because the boiler's broken. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. If nothing else, it'll warm me up, yeah? Yeah, it'll be fine. Everything's fine. I'm fine. Well, it's not finished, but it's good enough for today. The gas man can get to the boiler if he needs to. I have done some hoovering, just a couple of last bits to put away on the table. And then I can do that work I've been trying to do since about 7:30 this morning. We've come down to the beach for our walk and it's super foggy. Look at that. Blooming freezing as well. It's about 4 degrees Celsius and with no heating we're starting to feel it a little bit. Well, I will leave you with some sounds of the sea. Thank you very much for watching and I will catch up with you tomorrow.